From Zero to Millionaire, Tony Robbins' most powerful advice. When Tony Robbins was 19 years old, he made a decision that changed his life forever. At the time, Tony wasn't rich or famous. One of the key ideas that Nightingale shared in the book was that your income is determined by the value that you provide to the world. If you want to earn more money, you have to find a way to provide more value. This idea really resonated with Tony, and it inspired him to start thinking differently about money and success. In fact, he was just an average guy who was working as a janitor to make ends meet. You may have heard this story before, but most people don't take action based on this advice. Here's another hard truth. Being broke is not an excuse for not taking action. It is a call to action. You need to use every resource at your disposal to make the changes you need to make. Don't just sit there complaining about your situation. Do something to change it. They just let it slip through their fingers like water through an hourglass. Here's a harsh truth. In the next video, we will share the second part. So make sure to subscribe so you don't miss it. And if you want more motivation, check out these videos here. Now take massive action and make it happen. Tony Robbins didn't become a millionaire because he was smart or talented. He became a millionaire because he took action. He read a book and he put the advice he learned into practice. You need to take action on what you learn. Write down the main points in your journal. Create an action plan and hold yourself accountable. There will be times when you feel like you're not making any progress, but you need to push. Through those times, you need to keep taking action even when you don't feel like it. That's how you build discipline and develop the habits you need to become a millionaire. This will help you stay focused and motivated, and it will increase your chances of success. That's how he went from being a janitor to being a millionaire. If you are not willing to take action and make changes in your life, then you will never achieve your dreams. Read books, listen to podcasts, attend seminars, learn from people who have already achieved what you want to achieve, and then take action. Take action on the advice you learn. Don't just let it go to waste. No matter how much potential you have, it will never be realized if you don't take action. But he had a dream of becoming successful and making a real difference in the world. He realized that he didn't want to spend the rest of his life cleaning toilets as a janitor. He has helped millions of people around the world achieve their goals and live their best lives. And it all started with one simple book on personal finance. He wanted to do something more fulfilling and that paid better. So he started looking for opportunities to learn new skills and advance in his career. So he decided to take a leap of faith and buy a self-help book by the personal finance expert Earl Nightingale. The book was called The Strangest Secret, and it taught Tony some powerful lessons about money and success. Before reading this book, Tony had been working as a janitor for minimum wage, and he didn't believe that he could ever become wealthy. But after reading The Strangest Secret, he realized that he had the potential to earn much more money if he could just figure out how to provide more value. So he started taking action on this idea. He began reading other books on personal finance and self-improvement, and he started attending seminars and workshops. He learned how to manage his finances, how to set goals, and how to develop a positive mindset. He also began to think about how he could provide more value in his career. Through his hard work and determination, Tony was able to transform his life, and he became one of the most successful motivational speakers and coaches of all time. Now here's the thing. You may be thinking, I can't take action. I am broke. Well, and here is the most important part of the story. If you want to become a millionaire, you need to do the same thing. Here is a simple rule to follow. For every book you read, listen to, or podcast you attend. Now here's another hard truth. It's not going to be easy. There will be times when you want to quit. This is the first part of Tony Robbins' most powerful advice.